A lot of us have heard about these really complex productivity systems, like Para. But today, we're going to break down a beautifully simple but super powerful alternative for organizing your entire digital life. Let's get right into it. All right, let's just start with a really honest question. Be real with yourself for a second. If I asked you to find a specific file on your computer right now, say a car insurance document from last year, could you do it in under 30 seconds? Hmm. If that question made your stomach drop even a little bit, you are definitely in the right place. The whole point of this system is to finally put an end to that digital clutter and, that low-level stress that's always buzzing in the background because of it. So, how are we going to do it? Well, we start with a super simple house analogy. See, the beauty of this system is that it's built on a concept we all just get. We all know how to organize a physical home, right? I mean, think about it. In a well-kept house, everything has its place. We're just going to apply that exact same logic to our digital world by setting up three key areas: an inbox for new stuff, a workshop for what we're working on, and a filing cabinet for everything else. First up, the inbox. The most important rule here is simplicity. Just like your real mailbox, every single new file lands here first. A downloaded PDF, a scanned receipt, a photo, it all goes straight into the inbox. No thinking, no sorting, that's key. Next up is the workshop. This is basically your in-progress folder, and I mean in progress. This space is only for the things you are actively working on right this second. Planning a vacation? Working on a presentation? The files for that live here, but only while you're actually doing it. And finally, we have the filing cabinet. This is your long-term archive. It's where important files go when you're done with them, but need to keep them. Think of it like permanent storage for your tax documents, contracts, important memories. It's all about reference, not action. Okay, so the analogy makes sense, right? A house. Now let's get practical and actually see how we build this thing. We're going to translate those three areas into real folders on your computer. And this brings us to the core of the whole system. We're splitting everything into just two simple zones. On one side, you've got your action folders. That's your inbox and your in-progress folder. This is where things are happening. And on the other side, your archive. That's where things go to rest when they're done. Now, here's a quick example of what that archive could look like. See the numbers? That's a little trick that locks your folders into a permanent logical order. You just create these big, broad categories that make sense for your life. Finances, personal docs, photos, you name it. It becomes your own personal library. All right, so you've built the structure. The house is built. But a system is only as good as the habit you build around it, right? So let's look at the daily workflow, the simple journey of file takes that keeps everything tidy. To make this really concrete, let's follow a single, super common file from the moment it enters your digital life to its final resting place. We're going to use a simple electricity bill. The whole process is just 3 easy steps. Step 1, capture. You download the bill, and boom, it goes straight into the inbox. You don't think about it. Step 2, process. Later, maybe at the end of the day, you look in your inbox, you see the bill, and you do what needs to be done. You pay it. Step 3, archive. Once that action is complete, you rename it and move it to its permanent home in the filing cabinet. That's the entire loop. And let's just zoom in on that archive step for a second, because the way you name the file is actually super important. By renaming it with the date first in this year, month, day format, you are guaranteeing that your files will always be sorted chronologically. It makes finding anything a breeze. And that's it. The journey's over. The bill is paid, it's named properly, and it's stored logically away in your O1_finances folder. It's out of sight, but you know exactly where to find it if you ever need it again. Forever. So why bother with these few simple steps every day? Let's talk about the payoff, because it's huge. This is all about what you gain when you bring this kind of order to your digital life. So what do you get for this tiny little habit? Well, 3 really powerful things. First, no more clutter. Your desktop can finally be clean. Second, you get peace of mind. That frantic, heart-pounding search for a file you know you saved somewhere, it's just gone. And third, you get this amazing clear focus. Your in-progress folder becomes your command center, showing you exactly what you need to work on. And that really brings us to the end goal here. By turning all that chaos into calm, your digital space stops being a source of stress and starts being a powerful tool that works for you. So the real question, the one I want to leave you with, is this. Once your space is calm and stress-free, what will you have the freedom to focus on next?